Hey, it's Mr. Kingsbury. Here are problems 1 through 3 on the example problem set for Unit 8A. We're given two functions, f of x, which is defined as 2x minus 11, and g of x, which is defined as x squared plus 7. And we're asked to find several different things going on here. So first, for number 1, let's find g of f of x. So what this means is we're going to plug 6 into the f machine. That means we're going to take 6 and multiply by 2 and subtract 11. That will be 12 minus 11, which is 1. You're welcome to just plug that into the calculator. Not a big deal. Then we'll take that 1 that we got out of f of x and plug it into g of x. So we're going to take that 1 and square it and add 7. So we get 1 plus 1 squared is 1 plus 7 is 8. So our answer is going to be 8 there. Number 2 is going to be similar, although it looks like we're going to start with g first. So we're going to find out what g of 6 is. That means we would square 6 and then add 7. That's going to be 36 plus 7, which is 43. Then we'll take f of 43. That's going to be 2 times 43 minus 11. So that ends up giving what? 86 minus 11 is 75. Something like that. All right, so far so good. Then lastly, we've got f of g of 5x. So we're going to push 5x into the g machine here. That means we're going to take 5x and square it and then add 7. And you're going to see that this ends up being a little different than the previous two because they didn't have x's that were substituted into them. We only substituted in numbers here and here. So that means then that things are going to act a little different. I'll give you an example here. When I square this 5x, I get 25x squared. No big deal. And then I'm adding 7. Up here, for example, number 2, when I squared 6 and I added 7, I was able to get a single number because these were like terms. Down here, these are not like terms. So I'm not going to get a single number. I'm going to have 2 terms. And I'm going to have to stick those terms into the f machine, if you will. So I'm going to find out what f of 25x squared plus 7 is. That's going to be 2 times 25x squared plus 7 minus 11. And I'll distribute this 2. That gives me 50x squared plus 14 minus 11. And look, these are like terms. So while the 50x squared doesn't change, I can put together 14 and negative 11. That gives me 3. That's going to be my answer right there.